Hey guys, and girls, anyone else, you know. I'm just here to do a quick video response to Boomstickplease's 10 movies that I would bring to the afterlife. And for anyone who doesn't know, Boomstickplease set up a set of rules. You pick 10 movies that you would bring to the afterlife, and you can't bring like TV series, etc. You can bring one TV series, and that will count as one movie. You can, if you pick one movie that's part of a franchise, you get all of them, like one Bond film equals all the Bond films. Anyway, just check his video for the complete set of rules, so to speak. Anyway, for my list, I'm not sure how I'm gonna fit 10 movies into 10 minutes, but I'll try. Number 1, I made a short list, but it's not very impressive, very scribbly. Anyway, number 1, Shawshank Redemption. This is like just an awesome film. I love it, and I know, a lot of other people love it too. It's like, I think it's the number 1 movie of all times on IMDb, but that doesn't really say a lot. I mean, I know the Godfather trilogy is up there with the best, and I never really saw that, never really cared for it. I don't get the whole gangster. I saw Scarface and I just hated it. It was one of the most boring films I've ever seen. Just some guy going around swearing through the entire film, and it's not special at all. But anyway, Shawshank is special, so I'm picking that because it's just one of those films that you can see over and over again, and it's just amazing every time. So, well, that's it. I don't really have a better explanation as to why I picked that one. And number 2, and remember, these are in no particular order. I don't choose one film before the other. It's just, you can rearrange them. I just picked them, no order. Number 2, Brazil, classic Terry Gilliam film, a sort of science fiction that's not really science fiction, movie about the future, and everything is just very dysfunctional. The future doesn't really work. It's like they got these very small monitor screens, and then they got a gigantic like magnifying glass in front of it to make the screen look bigger instead of actually having a bigger screen, and everything is rusted and very bizarre, and there's this fantastic love story going on, and it's like dream sequences, and just one of Terry Gilliam's greatest film. You gotta see it, and it's like, it's one of my favorite movies of all time as well. But yeah, I gotta move on. Number 3, Big Lebowski. I figured I would have to bring at least one really good comedy, and Big Lebowski is by far just my favorite comedy of all time. It's one of the best films from the Coen brothers as well. I love Fargo, I love a lot of their films, No Country for Old Men, etc. But I think Big Lebowski is just, you know, the Coen brothers in their prime. There are so many layers, and it's got such a cult following. I just love all the characters. It's just an amazing film, seriously. For number 4, I'm picking the greatest horror film of all time, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, directed by Tobe Hooper. And I'm just picking this because, first of all, I love the film, but if you're gonna bring one horror movie, and if you're gonna see one horror movie for that matter, see the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because it's as the tagline says, it's like one horror movie to rule them all. That's it, period. There's none greater, I think. Next up, we got number, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, Natural Born Killers, directed by Oliver Stone. I picked this because it's just it's a very controversial film. I mean, there are a lot of controversial films that are way more controversial, but it's incredibly stylish. The use of black and white versus, you know, various other techniques, and the central love story is, I can't even describe it. It's an awesome film. Juliette Lewis and Woody Harrelson do an incredible performance, and especially Woody Harrelson, who at this time he hadn't really been seen in anything. He had played like that bartender guy in Cheers, and it's like, how do you go from that to being like the most infamous serial killer of all time? It's like, I mean, serial killer movie serial killer, not actual serial killer, but whatever. It's just, you know, you can't beat the classics, I guess. NBK is just wow. I can't think of anything better in that genre, really. Number 6. Yes, number 6. The Alien Quadrilogy, I would guess, because I don't really count Alien vs Predator and Alien vs Predator 2 because they just suck. I mean, the second one was just all dark, you couldn't see anything, and I mean, what the fuck? Stop messing with the classics, man. Seriously. And I'm picking the Alien trilogy for several reasons. First of all, it's just the greatest science fiction saga of all time. It's above Star Wars, above Matrix, above Star Trek. And also, each film is so incredibly different to the one before it. The first is like, you know, classic horror science fiction. The second is a big budget action picture, and the third is just this incredibly dark, depressing sort of, I don't know. I love David Fincher. I think Alien 3 is one of the most underrated films of all time. It's just, watch it and look into the details. It's just, I love the third one. You know, a lot of you probably think like, what's my problem? But seriously, Alien 3, extremely underrated David Fincher film. Next up, we got Requiem For A Dream, Darren Aronofsky's absolute masterpiece, I guess. I love the previous film as well, Pi, which is, you know, utterly amazing as well. But Requiem For A Dream is, you know, the greatest drug movie of all time. And I keep saying of all times a lot, I think, and I'm sorry about that, but anyway, it's hard to put your thoughts into words, you know. But Requiem is just, you should show Requiem For a Dream to like every class in school. I think all students should have seen Requiem For a Dream as, you know, as a movie that's part of their education. It's an incredibly cool film. So I think pretty much all young people will, you know, think it's hip and groovy or whatever. But it's got such a good moral to it, and it's an awful film. I mean, it's so painful to watch. Yet at the same time, it's like the most amazing film about drugs that I've ever seen. And the cutting technique and effects and stuff they use, it's just, I mean, haven't you seen this already? I'm never gonna make this in time, I know, but okay. Next up, this is, I should have numbered these before I started. I know, it's terrible to keep counting them. 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the